Greetings and great rising, loves. Greetings and great rising. It's time for daily prayers, affirmation, and a brief conversation. Today's prayer is just a simple prayer for the rising. Ashe, Ashe. Mother, Father, Creator, thank you for the gift of this beautiful rising. As the sun rises, may your light shine up on our paths and fill our hearts with peace, joy, and gratitude. We pray that today will bring blessings, open doors, and opportunities that draw us closer to you. Guide our steps and help us walk in kindness, patience, and love toward everyone. Remove every fear, every worry, every burden from our minds and replace them with hope, strength, and faith. May this day be filled with new beginnings, answered prayers, and divine favor. Keep us safe, surround us with your presence, and let your will be done in our lives. Ashe, amen. Just a simple prayer for this rising. Let me get the affirmations, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, today's affirmations. I am aligned with abundance. I attract peace and joy today. I allow success to flow easily. I am grateful for my new reality. I choose thoughts that uplift me. I welcome opportunities with ease. I radiate positive energy today. I am focused, calm, and inspired. I trust the flow of this rising. I create space for miracles now. I am worthy of all good things. I step into this day with love. I invite clarity and creativity. I attract harmony in all things. I allow blessings to come freely. Ashe, Ashe. This rising affirmations. I know I gotta let Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts go, so I will say I love y'all. Have a good day on purpose. Remember, comparison is the big thief of joy. Don't be out comparing yourself and your life to nobody. And also, pray for the mothers, especially the black mothers. I'll send an extra prayer out for Christine Wells, Nolan Wells' mother, because she's been attacked for grieving her son. And what's crazy though is they're not attacking the father as much as they're attacking the mother. And what pissed me off a little bit more this rising is seeing black men attack her for her grieving her son. Okay, this is gonna be on the longer version. I'm gonna let y'all go Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. I love y'all. Have a good day. I'm gonna give people fair warning. If you don't want to hear cuss words, you just want the prayer, go ahead and scroll. I want you to go ahead and scroll. I don't want you to stay here if cuss words or opinions are going to make you uncomfortable. Because I had that happen yesterday on one of my pages where people got in their feelings about me supporting Dr. Fauci. And I had to clear some shit up. Because what we're not going to do is assume. Not a fuck thing over here. Don't assume you know anything about me unless I told you. So, if you don't want to hear cuss words, I'm going to give you a second to scroll. Ashe. Ashe. If you don't want to hear opinions, I'm going to give you a second to scroll. Because I got a little bit of time before I got to get ready and actually go to the gym. So I'm going to give y'all a minute. Okay. It ain't always a black man, but it's always a black man. If you get where I'm fucking coming from. It ain't always a black man, but it's always a black man. Because how the fuck are you coming at a black woman about her grieving son, about her wanting answers for her motherfucking grieving son, and then you talking about, oh, she want to put Mississippi out there? Bitch, Mississippi been out there. The South has been out there. Fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean? The South has been out there. Mississippi has been having a see, my words I can't find my fucking words because that shit pissed me off. A grieving mother wants answers for her son, and then your black ass, your raccoon ass, gonna sit there and say she gonna pay? That sounds like a threat. Now, I've been practicing light, and I can tell that Nolan Wells' mother has been practicing light. But the way y'all targeting her, only two things is going to end up happening. Either she's going to completely break down, and that is going to gather all the black women to rally around her in ways that you could never fucking imagine. Because we already rallied around her. We want her to have answers for her fucking son. Or it's going to bring rage. Not in the sense of she's going to lash out. No, that lady's spiritual. I don't think y'all understand that. That lady is spiritual. And I don't think y'all want that either. Leave Christine Wells the fuck alone. Leave black women alone. I've been practicing light. But it ain't shit to go dark. Do you catch what I'm putting out there? It ain't shit to go to the crossroads. It ain't shit to go to my altar. It ain't shit to go to the graveyard. I'm called Oba for a reason. I had to connect with Oba. I had to learn about Oba. To have that name, I had to put in work. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. I'm called Oba for a reason. I don't understand why Target, a grieving mother who just wants answers for her son that died under suspicious circumstances. And it's not always a black man, but it's always a black man that's gonna run his motherfucking ass to the side of the racist white vote. If you white and this don't apply, let it fly. Scroll on. I don't want to hear shit. Scroll. Don't come in my comment section with your fuck shit like y'all did yesterday. Cause today I got time. I will cuss y'all asses smooth the fuck out. It's Friday. Friday I typically have time. Don't come over here with that. Leave Christine Wells and her family the fuck alone. Let them get the fucking answers that they need. Again, I ain't seen no black women coming at their family like that. I've seen black men get on motherfucking interviews coming at that family like that. I'm sick of y'all. Not all y'all. Again, if it don't apply, let it fly. Scroll your ass on. It makes no fucking sense. But don't be mistaken. The spiritual community will come rally around that family in ways you can never imagine. It's kind of like how the spiritual community is working in the shadows for America. The spiritual community can come and work in the forefront for this family. Okay, let's switch gears real quick before I have to let y'all go. We're gonna switch to politics. I'm gonna tell you right now, if we don't see a video of Mitch McConnell on a news interview other than Fox News, I would probably prefer Caitlin Collins or whatever her name is. Like, somebody else got to go do that interview. Fox News ain't gonna work. Yeah, he's at home, right? Everybody saying they talk to him. He needs to talk to the American people, or at least his constituents, and the governor of Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken. He needs to talk to them, because guess what? Those are the people who voted him in fucking office. They need to see him. Not pictures, video. He needs to be interviewed, ask how he is doing, see if his speech is actually like they say his speech is. They say they've been talking to him for 20 minutes. That means his speech should be motherfucking good, immaculate even. Yeah, go ahead. We need. Ain't nobody believing that Mitch McConnell story, and until we see actual proof of life. And then on top of that, for him to be able to vote proxy in his committee hearings, even though that's not a floor vote, that still is like. I get it, people get to vote proxy all the time, but, they tell me he broke several ties in community. How? Because he wasn't there. Like, we need to see proof. So right now, y'all just voting on a ghost's behalf. Until we see proof of life, real proof, he don't exist. That's one. Two, we're going to go back to what pissed people off yesterday when I motherfucking took up for Dr. Fauci and scientists. Because they want to sit there and say, well, he pled the fifth to Congress. Trump did. Steve Bannon did. Damn near everybody that Trump has put up there to hold a space somewhere in this government had some times where they pled the fifth to Congress. But again, Trump did, and if I'm not mistaken, they saying he did it over 400 times. My debate, Steve Bannon didn't even plead the fifth. Did Steve Bannon even show the fuck up? So there's a double standard here. And y'all want to say, well, Dr. Fauci, people lost their lives under Dr. Fauci. No, Dr. Fauci was not the president. People lost their lives because of motherfucking Trump. Don't try to put all that on that one man like y'all trying to do. Which is why I say I stand with Dr. Fauci, because you motherfuckers ain't fit to put just all that shit on one goddamn man. Absolutely not. So yes, I stand with the scientists. I stand with the doctors. They did the best they could under those motherfucking circumstances. My phone just... If you don't like it, scroll on. And last but not least, because I gotta let TikTok and Instagram go. Greg Abbott, suck a sick dick and choke. Because all you're trying to do is push fear. You saw that your little antics about I'm going to fix Texas. Bitch, you've been in office how long? How long has the Republicans been controlling Texas? So you tell them you're going to fix what you fucked up? So everybody realized, I'm like, wait a minute, this motherfucker just said he going to fix Texas. Wait a minute, he was the governor. And he been the attorney general. And how long Republicans been running Texas? So he going to fix what he fucked up. So that shit wasn't working. So now you're trying to say that Tallarico is going. I don't even know what the fuck you're trying to say Tallarico is going to do. And why are you talking about Tallarico in the first place? That is not your motherfucking opponent. Your opponent is Gina Hinojosa. But you focused on Tallarico, which says a lot. You think you scared that because people are going to vote down ballot because of Tallarico, that you're about to lose that seat. So you rather focus on Tallarico than Gina Hinojosa. Big mistake. Big mistake. I love my lips dry. Okay, anyway, I had to let TikTok and Instagram go. So I love y'all. Have a good day on purpose. Remember, comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Don't be out comparing yourself and your life to nobody. Remember, the grass ain't always greener because of what you think it is. Sometimes the grass is greener because it's fake. Sometimes the grass is greener because they had to dig up that earth, lay down new soil, plant new seeds, and water that motherfucker. Sorry that I've really been wild and ask give me because I've really been trying. And I would ask, please show me who been real and get them from around me if they all been fake. It's crazy how I said to say prayer to the Lord and I was be surprised about who he take. Damn. That shit right there, that's a bar. Because we're going to say this real quick. Sometimes you pray for God or the universe or the creator to remove things and people who mean you no good. And then you be surprised when people leave your life. And you be like, wait a minute. Was that by accident or was it on purpose? And then you have to sit with that. Because then you be like, did they mean me no good? Or was that just, they was just a proxy? Like they was just attached to other people who didn't mean me no good. So that line right there in that song is a whole bar. I promise you, sometimes you really do be like, I told y'all I made a you know, I gotta let y'all go. I love y'all. Have a good day on purpose. The longer versions will always be on YouTube and Substack. Yeah, I probably have midday thoughts because it's already started. The bullshit has already started, and it's just 6 something right now. Y'all probably won't see this video till about 7:30 or 8 o'clock, but it's already 6 something, and the bullshit has already started. So let's just see how this day go. All right, bye. Instagram and TikTok. Okay, back to what I was saying. So I was saying that it's crazy because I had made a whole sugar jar, and don't come over here with that bullshit. Y'all know I believe in a lot of different things. So if this ain't for you, you know, going on. But I had made a sugar jar, right? And okay, let me just say this. I made a sugar jar once before. That was like my first time making a sugar jar. It was like when I was living in the old property that I was renting or whatever. And I made a sugar jar to manifest somewhere to stay. This house that I'm living in right now was never on my radar. And I didn't think about it until after my sugar jar had been complete. Like I finished the whole sugar jar. And so at the end I'm like, wait a minute, I asked for this house. I had wrote down everything I wanted, like I already had it or whatever. And that's what you kind of do with a sugar jar. You write down what you want, but you act like you already have it. You put it in the sense of as you had it. I folded it to me several times. Like fold the paper to me, turn, fold the paper to me, turn, fold the paper to me. And I put it inside a mason jar. Inside that mason jar, you add sugar. I like organic sugar, so I added organic cane sugar, pure cane sugar in there. Then I added a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg. Prayed over the jar. Well, first you have to cleanse the jar. Wait, let's back up. Cleanse the jar. Then you put the paper in, then the sugar, and then whatever else you want to add off in there. For me, it was nutmeg and cinnamon. Anyway, but yeah. So once I moved here and I started a new sugar jar, one of the newest sugar jars was like, because at that point I was like, I'm tired of just not knowing who's for me and who's not. Anyway, I put that in a jar, and then I started watching people be removed from my life, and I'm like, wait, was that by accident or was it on purpose? Because some people I wouldn't have never expected to leave my life the way they did. So anyway, yeah, be careful what you ask for, because look, anyway, but yeah, that's what I had to say about sugar jar. You can make one at your own thing. I did a honey jar, and one thing they don't tell you about a honey jar, that before everything gets filled up with sweetness, the sour have to leave your life, and you will feel like your whole fucking life is falling apart by doing a honey jar. That's why I don't, be careful with what you do with a lot of things. Because baby, look, when I did that motherfucking honey jar, I started watching shit just go like crazy. I thought I was going crazy. But it was not me going crazy. It was the motherfucking honey jar removing the sourness that I thought was good in my life. Was removing shit like that out of my life. And I was like, that honey jar is too much. With a honey jar, you gotta make sure you're moving it. You like, a honey jar is too much. So I prefer a sugar jar. But yeah, you gotta be careful with any of those things. Any of them. Again, that's why that song, that line right there in that song is a whole bar. Because you will be surprised at who gets removed out of your life when you ask God, the creator, the universe, or whatever it is you believe in, Mother Mary, Yahshua, even if you're an atheist. When you start asking for people who mean you no good to, not be in your life, and then they start removing some of the closest people, you like, I'm appalled. You unclutch your invisible pearls because you like, wait a minute. You didn't mean me no good? Or was you attached to somebody that didn't mean me no good? I can tell you right now, a lot of times, some of the people that leave your life, it's not because they don't mean you no good. It's because they are attached to somebody who don't mean you no good. And so, because they are attached to them, they have to leave also. Because if they don't leave, then that person who don't mean you no good that's attached to them will also be still in your life. So, just know that. Sometimes it's not because they don't mean you no good. It's the person or people they are attached to don't mean you no good. And you will probably not see that person or those people anymore until they are no longer attached to the motherfuckers who didn't mean you no good. Ashe, Ashe. So yesterday, Texas had, North Texas, they had a whole job fair up here. When I say the line was wrapped around the corner and down the street, I'm not even lying. The line was wrapped around the corner and down the street, and it was not just black people. It was black people, white people, Hispanic people, the Asian community. So many people are out of fucking work right now. It's very fucking telling for that man to get on goddamn TV all the time and say, oh, the economy is great and everybody's working. Who? Because if motherfuckers ain't living paycheck to paycheck, they live in debt to debt. They going from one debt to the next debt to the next debt to the next debt just to make sure they make ends motherfucking meet. And some people are having to lie just to keep roofs over their heads and shit. So like some people are having to deal with people they don't even fucking want to deal with to keep a roof over. Some people gotta like live with people who they don't even fucking really want to live with just to keep roofs over their heads. So like for them motherfuckers to say that everything is all good, no the fuck it's not. And I don't think it's that y'all got your blinders on anymore. I think it's because the Republicans, especially, genuinely do not give a motherfuck about you nor me. They don't give a fuck. As long as they're lining their pockets, they don't give a fuck. I would love to see who is paying the $100,000 to get insider trading tips. Because that's exactly what that Trump shit is. Inside a motherfucking trader. I said what the fuck I said. I didn't say it wrong. I said insider trader. I'm talking about Trump. I ain't talking about insider trading. I said insider trader. On purpose. I said that. So yeah, Republicans genuinely do not give a fuck. They don't. And if you think they do, you're a fool. And I hate to even say that. I don't like calling people fools. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. There ain't no 3 times. Trump has fooled y'all twice, and he's trying to fool y'all for a 3rd time. That's on you. He fooled you once, shame on him. He has now fooled you twice, shame on you. It shouldn't be no 3rd time. Or you get whatever you fuck you get. I'm gonna let y'all go, because I know I'm gonna have midday thoughts. I know I am, so I'm gonna let y'all go for now. I'll see y'all probably when I come from the gym. I'll make a quick video because I'm already looking at shit that's going on in Caitlin Clark. You gonna hurt yourself. It ain't gonna be nobody that hurt you. I just had to say that because I've seen images of her out rising, and she's been doing fuck shit for the past month and a half or whatever. Yeah, and then her fans are so fucking racist, and the Fever has not spoke out about it, and I really think they should. A player should, somebody should speak out on the racism that the fans are doing to other teams or saying to other teams. Y'all ain't that blind to where y'all don't see that your fans, Fever fans, have started to be racist toward black players in the WNBA. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I just need to get that out. I love y'all. Have a good day. Bye. Oh, and one more thing. Trump and his birthright citizenship shit. He is so obsessed with birthright citizenship, but sir, your wife, your wives, your children, your buddies like Elon Musk. Do they, like, are you sending them, are you trying to send them back? Sir, your papa came over here on the boat. So your daddy. I mean, technically, you kind of, you know what? Never mind. He is really, him and that birthright citizenship shit. Like, you must want your wife to have to leave the country. Like, do you want Melania to leave? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go. I love y'all. I see y'all in a little bit. Cause we look, we already know. And what's her name? Mikowski, I think her name is, in Collins. They normally fold. So that whole like holding Todd Blanche up from his confirmation, them two normally fold. And then Fetterman, he normally vote with Republicans. So you know what? We'll talk later. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta go. Gotta go to the gym. All right. I see my poo collection. It's more. Poo is my favorite. I'll see y'all later.